Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Today, it's going to be a very exciting episode, but first, it's time for me to solve this mystery. Where in the world do I think this is? And honestly, I can say that I have absolutely no idea. We're on some kind of small island somewhere. I think we're on an island, but there's also like a coast over here, so maybe like a series of islands. Doesn't necessarily look like a big old coast. Maybe it's just another small island. It's volcano-y. See, you got volcanic rock. So I'm gonna guess we're in the Pacific, not North America, Asia. We're gonna call this the I don't know. We're gonna call it the Philippines. Sure, sounds like a fun time to me. Right? Oh, right here. This is the island right there. Well, you know that one right there. Let's make the guess, and the answer was no. It wasn't the Philippines. It was. That is really hard to figure out. I would say that might be Japan. Yeah, that might be Japan. Or it might be Taiwan. I'm gonna say it's probably Japan. So there you go, Japan. Let's find out. Yeah, I think it is, right? Let's go to more of Japan. Yeah, okay. So perfect. Japan is the answer. Wow, really, really cool. 1931. Hopefully some of you guys made that guess. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. It's a pretty cool spot. Do you guys like camping? I like camping. And do we have a interesting spot here? It's on the side of it's a river or something of the sort. Well, it might be a bit interesting considering there is some sort of a sailboat involved here. But you can see there may be cottages or stuff like that in the distance here. There's a couple of boats over here. Got a cup of coffee. Anyone recognize the brand? If you do, maybe that'll give you a clue as to where we are. Some like boat trailer, or maybe there's a car behind that. Who knows? Two vehicles over here and another boat here. Anything underneath us? It doesn't really look like there is. So, it's today's daily challenge, camping themed. That's pretty cool. If you guys have any idea where in the world this is, put your guesses down in the comment section below. And in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the person that gets closest. You'll be the winner. You don't win a prize, but you do win glory. So if you're interested in making a guess as to where you think we are right now, put your guesses, and we'll see. You could be the day's top GeoGuessr. All right, well, here we are in the main section of today's video. Today, as always, it is a viewer challenge, custom challenge, 5 locations throughout the world brought to us by a viewer like you. Today's viewer who sent in the challenge, someone who's new to sending in challenges, so thank you so much for that. It is none other than Sens Fan Pat. Thank you so much, Sens Fan Pat, for this challenge. There's no theme or anything to this challenge. It's well, actually, there kind of is a theme, because there was a nice message that came along with it, written in all caps, that warned me of the impossible difficulty, and that I'm going to have so much trouble doing it. So I'm going to take that as a challenge. Thanks so much, Sens Fan Pat, for sending in this one. Very excited to give it a shot, so thank you so much. Let's go right ahead and do it. But before that, if you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, you can look down at the description below, find a step-by-step instruction guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. You can also find the link to this challenge if you want to play yourself or send it to some friends or whatever. Thanks so much, Sens Fan Pat. Let's do it. Boom. Okay, challenge accepted. Ooh, okay. We've got, wow, okay, this is... Needless to say, this is pretty tricky. Okay. So, what have we got here that immediately comes to mind? We've got like a soccer field, which is, it's a soccer field. It's a stadium. It's very empty. Hold on. What does this say? This says... Karkanda Stadium. Karkanda Stadium. Then we've got some people standing over here. And then we've got a vehicle. So we've got that to go on. Then we've got a name. Fiako Lawal Hussaini. Now, I don't know where that name is from. I don't really know how to make a guess as to where I think that could be from. Now, my guess immediately is we're somewhere in Because of the name, I would guess we're somewhere in Africa, East Africa, somewhere like in Ethiopia or a Somalia is my guess as to where I think this is. Ethiopia or Somalia. I'm gonna guess we're probably not in Somalia, so I'm gonna go with Ethiopia on this one, and we're gonna say Addis Ababa right down there is it's the capital, so we're gonna call it that. And do I see? I just see a lot of embassies and stuff. I don't see any kind of soccer area that I can immediately spot. I'm just gonna click right on it. Ethiopia? Really? Is that where I'm gonna guess? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna guess Ethiopia. This is a tough challenge. I guess we sure weren't kidding there. Boom! And the answer was Nigeria. Nigeria was the answer. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are in Katsina. Okay, wow. Okay, so this is definitely a tough theme challenge because I'm guessing it's going to be only photospheres. All we're going to have is a single photosphere with most likely no writing anywhere, just stuff and then names. So that's what we're getting for, just pictures and names. Oh boy. All right. That's really, really difficult. Oh, okay. So we've got a landscape. It's very beautiful. Big, tall cliffs, luscious trees, and a river going through it like this. And we see a big glacier. So then we got the name Aros Marisco. Well, glaciers aren't in too many places. I'm guessing South America, based on the landscape I'm seeing. These big giant cliffs over here. Somewhere in the region of like a southern Chile, something like Argentina, something like around this area right here is pretty much where I'm guessing that we are. And that's actually pretty much it. I mean, look at this big glacier coming down there. Wow, that is craziness. Somewhere we're gonna go like right around here or something. Right around in between Chile and Argentina, somewhere very close to like right there. Wow, I don't know. I mean, where else could I put this? It's not gonna be in Russia. It's gonna be in that area. I'm just not sure how high to put it up. Maybe it's down really low. I'm not going to go too low. I'm going to stick it up here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was... Wow, New Zealand. Okay. Wow, New Zealand. I had the right sort of height in the world, but no, I never would have figured that. Well, I mean, the name can't really tell you that much. The name can only go so far as to tell you, to give you clues. But again, a photographer can be anywhere in the world, and there you go. So there you go. We are in New Zealand, in this area right over here. Is there a name for this glacier? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see a name for it. But, oh yeah, Franz Joseph Glacier. All right, I'll remember that. 872. This is a very, very beautiful, beautiful location. This is actually one of, this is a really, really, really nice area that we've got here. This is, I think we've seen this one before. It's definitely one of my favorite pictures that we saw because it is really, it's really so cool to see this picture. I mean, just look at how stunning the landscape around really is. This is really, really good. Lots of big blocks of ice. Last time I guessed this one, I got really close. I did figure out what country this was in. This is in Greenland. Now it's going to be a challenge of trying to remember where exactly it was. But let's take a little bit more of a look around. Let's see what we've got here. I got it right last time. Not exactly, of course, but kind of close. I guess it was Nook. It's not Nook. It's something, I think it starts with the letter I. Is there any real clues that tell you it's Greenland when you look around? As far as I can tell, there isn't, other than maybe this boat right over here with that ends with the letter D. That might be an indication that we're in Greenland. Other than that, I mean, the countries we could be in pretty much are like Greenland or Iceland, really. but Greenland makes a lot more sense. It's a really, really wonderful picture. It's somewhere around here. It's not Nook. It's smaller. Starts with an I. I didn't think it was... Oh, boy. Oh, I think it's this one. Do I think it's this? Yeah, well... Oh, boy. I don't think it is this city right here. No, I don't think it's that one. I'll be honest. I do not think it's that one. Was it higher or lower? Maybe it was higher than I'd guessed. All right, we got a road that we can see. That one. Nook is there. That's the capital, but it's not Nook. It's another place. It's on this coast, if I remember correctly. Oh man, the idea of am I even gonna see it is the real question, and I don't really know. So we can go like this a little bit more. Is it gonna be this? Oh, it's not gonna be that either. How high are we up in the country now? We're really high. All right, we're gonna go back down here to the one that we could at least see, and we're gonna guess that this right here, this is it. We're gonna be right there. Although I don't think that's not the one we're at. I can't remember where exactly we were, but we were definitely around here somewhere. Oh, we're pretty high. I can't believe we're that high up in the country. There it is. I knew it started with an I, but again, looking for these cities, it's really hard because you have to be really zoomed in for them to start appearing. 2256. This location. We finally have some words that we can actually go by. Okay. We're probably in something like Russia. We got some Cyrillic down here. That's good. Can we see around here more Cyrillic? 60 buses, big buildings. Now, this has been a really tricky challenge so far. So if we are in, if we are in Russia, we're going to be somewhere super not confusing, but super difficult to guess. We're not going to be here. That's a bit too easy. We're not going to be in Vladivostok. We're not going to be there. Is Mamsk? No. Magadan. Do I think that's where we are? I think that is where we are. There you go. I think that's probably our best guess as to where we could be in Russia if we make a guess. So boom, the answer was she's even further into Siberia or into just the great north. In a place, we were in a place specifically called Talnak. Wow. Look at that. There you go. That is something. 1792. Okay, so where are we? Oh, thank God you chose this location. This is going to make things much easier. Really cool pictures. My God, this is a really good challenge. Sure, it's individual pictures, but that's really cool. This is La Ronde in Montreal. So that's really cool. La Ronde in Montreal. Awesome. So let's I'm gonna put the guess down where this location actually is. This location is right over. Is it okay? It is mapped out. There's the water, and I kind of forget the. Okay, This is the water right here. This is this area up there. This is the monster, so we're like right here. All right, cool. So we know where this is. This is one's. I've been here before, a bunch of times right over here. Monster is this ride right over here. It's a very good wooden roller coaster. I like it a whole lot. What else is real good here? It's like a water slide thing. I remember kind of liking this one. It looks pretty cold. I think this picture's probably taken during the winter, I would have to guess. Some other roller coasters here. It definitely looks a whole lot more boring when there's not much going on and like the park is like closed down. So There you go. You know, it's just taking a time of year when I don't think there's that much going on. But yeah, it is a pretty fun place to go if you go to Montreal. It's not a bad guess. We've been on this island quite a bit before, but never up here in the air. That is really, really cool. Montreal, thank goodness we've got that. That'll save the score. At least make it a score that will be over. It's gonna, you know, it could be over 13,000, so that'll be cool. It's probably gonna be over 13,000 actually, 13,269. Oh, that'd be amazing if that was the actual score, but it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be like N17. Yeah, there you go, Montreal. Pretty cool place. I haven't been in Montreal well, actually, I've been to Montreal not too long ago, but I've never didn't go in the city. At least I've been close to Montreal not too long ago. I haven't been there in a while though, and there you go. You get some fireworks, Lotto Quebec fireworks, right over here. I'm guessing. I don't know where they are. Well, probably right around here. Interesting. All right, make the guess. Boom, 6472. There you go, 13,122. That was a tough challenge for sure. But let's go, what do we get right? Well, on the first one, we figured it was in Africa. I figured it would be in East Africa. It was not in East Africa. It was in Nigeria. So that's, again, not good. Again, good thing I didn't guess the southern part. So it's not as bad as it could have been, but it definitely could have been better. This one. Oh, boy. A beautiful glacier. I guessed South America, but the answer was New Zealand. I don't know. I mean, I guess New Zealand is a good guess, too. I keep forgetting there are glaciers in New Zealand. There's a lot of stuff going for New Zealand. It's a very nice place. Then C was Greenland. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the place before, so that was really not a great guess compared to the fact that I knew where that was, because I've seen that picture before. But it's a really beautiful picture. It was one of my favorites when I saw it, so I'm glad we went back there once again. Also, if you're creating a challenge, don't worry about sending me back to places I've been before. It's impossible. How many has there been? Like 1,500, 1,700 episodes before, so, you know, don't worry about that at all. Here I went for Magadan. It wasn't that in Russia. It was actually all the way up here in a place called Talnak. Wow, cool challenge. You're right about the difficulty, but thankfully I squeaked by with at least over 10,000, 13,122. My goodness. Thank you so much for this challenge, and as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot GeoGuessr action. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.